Take camera one.
What camera?
Okay, switch tapes. Live from Carl Baker's basement. How'd that sound? That sound okay?
That sounds all right.
What's going on? Okay, is the tape ready?
Which tape?
Tape? The tape over there.
Oh, okay, I got it.
That's not right. What's going on? Okay, ready?
Program.
Okay, roll tape. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to blame this on technical errors. I hope they buy it.
Hello and welcome to The Trouble is in Your Set. I'm your special host for this week, Ace Cosby. And tonight we got a sort of a special feature for you. Our special guests are the Wheezing Combos, plus a new feature will be introduced. It's Indiana Johnson. But right now, the moment you've been waiting for, here they are. Indiana's finest new rock and roll band. Here they are, the Wheezing Combo.
Next song is called Coming of Age of Samoa. It was written by a band that was one of the first new bands in Indianapolis called the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and we're not a cover band, but we think they're great, and we'd like to do it for you now. Money and daddy and some oil wells. Big hotels, two young girls coming of age tomorrow.
Gotta notice all the music played. Going to a place that is many can't reach. Samoan officials are coming of age. Two young girls coming of age. Samoa. Coming of age. Samoa. Coming of age. Samoa.
Hi, it's me, Ernie Snitch. And you know, call me a liar when I tell you I can turn milk into gasoline. You're saying to yourself, how can I do this with this little free sampler here coming to you through your own government mail? You know, Ma's got the pep, Dad's got the energy. Simple. Bottle of this and a gallon of milk and you can go places. You say to yourself, hey, I got an unleaded little jobby. You pour this in with some 2%, it works great. Make some wheel bearing grease out of cottage cheese. Try it, it's in the mail today. Remember, it's Milk Plus. Gus Knuckle loves it.
Are we back? Yes, we're back. And now we're going to have a little bit of conversation with the band. Here's our lead singer, Michael. Michael, where did the band's name come from?
My name's Gomez.
Gomez, Michael.
Or Mez for short.
Well, introduce the band, first of all.
Okay. We have Tony on drums.
How about we speak into the mic?
Tony on drums. Mo on keyboards. Brad with a K. Eric. Chris on the bass. And Brad on guitar.
Now, where did this interesting name, Wheezing Combo, come from?
It was Tony's idea.
How long have you gentlemen been together?
We've been together about a year now. About 9 months.
With your tremendous popularity and all, how do you put up with groupies and things like that on the road?
Well, I'm sorry you have to get the second choice from what we don't want, but we've learned to handle it.
Tell me some of your influences. You just mentioned your last song was by a local band. Expand on that.
We've got a lot of influences. Joy Division, Killing Joke, Bauhaus, The Cure, XTC, The Smiths, Echo and the Bunnymen, just Wire. We take, every one of us likes different things and we just kind of put it all together.
We seem to be like 5 fun-loving guys. What do you do for fun when you're not on the road touring all the time?
We form a train.
We practice so that we can be real good. Yeah.
Well, I've noticed some of your songs have interesting titles. Where do you get your ideals for songs from?
Usually from bad experiences. So we've got lots of songs to do.
But are there any deep meanings to these songs?
No, never. And if you could think of one, I want you to let us know, okay?
Do you have any advice for these upcoming young bands who want to be just like you and be on TV and have that future recording contract in their pocket?
Yep.
Don't go to the bank.
Don't go to the bank, and don't let anyone tell you you're no good because they probably don't know what they're talking about, and they probably listen to things that scary stuff.
Do you have any hobbies?
Guitar lessons.
Well, let's see how well those lessons did for you. Here, once again, the Wheezing Combo.
This song is called Distortion, and it's what usually happens out of my guitar. Base your opinion till they sound right. Give the illusion, say what is right. Keep the mask, you may need it later. Keep the file and seduce the braver of the two. The sound is my ear, the sand it's a paper. Sand it's my ear, the sand it's a paper. The vision street like a one-way band. Lifts a brick with the back of his hand. Makes no sense, yet he understands. The light is my eye, the brick is my hand. House hits the ground in a puff of smoke. Porch is on fire, the back door's a joke. Salmon swims upstream, search of the good lot. Some may find it, but some find the night. It's so easy and thought, so different indeed. Tax on the corner, so is a seed. Do you know just what's gonna hit next? The sound is my ear, the sound is the paper. Sound is my ear, the sound is the paper. Fishing on street like a one-way band. Lifts a brick with the back of his hand. Makes no sense, he understands. The light is my eye, the brick is my hand. Print in the paper is in plain black ink. Give you what I can you afford to think? Balloon burst loud, case shut tight. Can you recall what said the other night? Sound is my ear, the sound is the paper. Sound is my ear, the sound is the paper. Vision on street like a one-way band. Lifts a brick with the back of his hand. Makes no sense, yet he understands. The light is my eye, the brick is my hand.
Hello and welcome to Hoosier Hints. Yes, my name's Bart Hollingsworth, and I'm with Section 8 Productions Public Service Division. We've had so many cards and letters coming in about Hoosier folklore that we decided to start a weekly program, or bi-weekly, or once-in-a-while program about Hoosier Hints and the people that live in Indiana. We went out and found one of the original Hoosiers, Indiana Johnson. Indiana, I sure appreciate you coming in and helping us out with the show. Just how long have you been a Hoosier?
Well, God damn it, I tell you. It's been a long, long time. Let's see now. My last birthday was a couple of years ago, and Aunt Bessie said I was 90 something from. God darn it, I don't even know how long I've been here.
Well, I'm sure no matter how long it's been, you've sure acquired a lot of knowledge in the time you've been here.
Oh, yeah, I know everything there is to know about Hoosier State.
There's been some concern lately, and we've been showing it in the letters, that people don't believe that the younger kids here in Indiana have been getting enough of the Hoosier folklore. The message that, you know, comes from the woods, the back streets, the back in the alleys and woods of the southern Indiana. Indiana's agreed to do a few things for us, like helping us to find animals that are edible that are along the road, berries and birds and berries. What else have you got in mind for us?
One of the biggest mistakes of today's youth is they'll go out and they'll buy a book like this Foxfire book. I tell you, it's full of a lot of useless information that don't have nothing to do with Indiana. I tell you, if you want to know anything about Indiana, you just read the Holy Bible, because it's got everything to talk about. Now, a couple of my particular interests that the young kids have always wanted to know, God done it, was about ginseng, because they heard about, you know, they heard that the Chinaman, they think it prolongs his life.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Yes, it's got a root. See, it's a root that grows in the small local area right around my cabin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to teach you about the gigging for geeks, which is a long past tradition. Before they was branded and tagged and legal to keep as your own, you used to have to gig them.
Well,
Else they get in your hen house and suck all your eggs dry.
That's the very information we're looking to seek out, to find out more about our Hoosiers and the people here in our state.
Well, now my granddaddy, he said that when they come up in the covered wagon from, I don't know, South or West Virginia, I forget which one it was, but anyway, when they got to Indiana, there was terrible feuding going on. The Kentuckians had come across the river and tried to take over the territory. My God, they'd have a horrible fight, but unlike the Indians, they cut off an ear instead of scalp them.
Is that right?
So whenever they'd have a big fight, you know, they'd try to put the pieces back together. And they'd find the ear here and the ear there, and then they'd pick it up and they'd say, well, whose ear? And then, you know, got the name Hoosier.
Right,
Who's
so
here?
that it all makes sense.
It ain't like you heard, you know, like who's there? You know, somebody knocking at your door, who's there?
I'd wondered all along.
Whose ear?
Yeah,
my granddaddy told me that.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But if you want to go along with me, my friend Zeke Turner, he's got him a cabin right down there in ginseng territory. We'll go and dig at some sang.
Well, that'd be just fine. That's the very type of thing we're looking for, and we sure appreciate it. I guess we'll catch you all out there at Zeke's cabin. Is that correct?
Yeah, Zeke Turner.
Okay, well, we'll see you there.
This song is called American Way. Baby's looking sick and pale, hospital got beer on sale. Gonna be it, gonna bread, common wise, dead and dead. Got to sleep, I think they're mine, I wouldn't have one that's criminal and blind. It's the American way. It's the American way. It's the American way. It's the American way. Right.
In 1984, more than ever, you will be required to use your brains. You got to use your head in 1984. This is the man here, the same man. He lit the wrong end of a cigarette. He wasn't using his head. We've worked and worked with him. The radiation has removed most of his hair. So we've decided reverse psychology is best needed. We will make him salivate until he rings the bell. Salivate, ring the bell. Much like Pavlov's dogs. Reverse the. Ring the bell, you can do it. Come on, very easy. See? In 1984, more than ever, you will be required to use your brain.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching tonight. Don't forget, I'm Ace Cosby. I'd like to thank Mr. Baker, Old Man Baker, for letting us use his basement tonight. Wheezing Combo, fantastic job. Brain Teasers, Indiana Johnson, they were all fantastic. I was fantastic. They're fantastic. Don't forget to check out next week's show. The Abdomen will be here, plus more comedy, much more video. But to close the show, the Wheezing Combo.
We'd like to thank Ace Cosby. He's a heck of a guy.